Come back on Gertie Rude, back again, that Sunday mood. Well, hasn't the weekend gone really, really fast? It's gone super, super fast. I don't know where it's gone. But to be fair, where I am, it's been pretty sort of mediocre weather. They did say we were going to have massive thunderstorms and we had like 2 flashes of lightning and a couple of claps and that was it, and a bit of rain. But it's overcast and it's sort of, what's it called? You know, when it's hot, muggy. That one. It's one of them. But there again, you've only got to look at me to know that muggy is my default position, darlings. So, talking about muggy. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, hang on. Oh, sorry about that. I'm boiling a ham. Do you know how sometimes you do? You just think to yourself, do you know what? It's Sunday. I'm going to boil a ham. Don't matter if you ain't got a ham. Just pretend you got a ham. Just boil it anyway. Oh, dear. We've got the death stare going on here. We have girlfriends. Oh, I don't know what's going on here, but it looks tenuous, doesn't it? Oh, dearie me. She's wearing her, she wears beige like Zelensky wears a boiler suit, doesn't she? Look at me. I'm a right proper little beige person. I'm sort of like vanilla, but more like sort of beige is what, taupe. It's a taupe. I've got a taupe and I wear taupe. Something like that. Is it called that? I don't know, because guess what? I gave up the will to live about 3 minutes ago. So, we're still here. Let's jump in. Let's see what's going on. Come on. What's happening, Bazza? Oh, you do look happy. She's let you talk, but she's giving you the stink eye. I warn you now, don't look. Baz, don't look over there to the right. Don't do that. Look at me. Just look at me. Right, let's go.
At least
oh, look at her.
Safe, right?
Right.
And now
here we go.
They can be in the next door room on a tablet or on a phone, and can be going down these rabbit holes. And,
right.
And before you know it, within 24 hours, they could be taking their life.
I hate it when I go down rabbit holes, and I think that's quite a big leap. And we're talking about sort of a minority, whereas you're trying to actually appeal to the majority. But you know what I mean? I don't want to point that out because it's like above my pay grade. So obviously, scrub that. Human Vutu, scrub that. Right, where are we now? We're back here. Oh, God, here we go. Come on, darling. Well, you look nice, darling. You've got a nice big gold around your neck. Yes, you have. You look well put together.
You were afraid you would do it.
Yeah, I like your hair, darling.
And yet you were
I love it.
Reluctant to tell your husband because
oh, here we go.
You didn't know how he would react. And how did Harry react?
Oh, I'm coughing, Human Vutu.
Very loving husband, so I'm here. I think what you're saying to me really also speaks to the courage that these parents that you'll have more time with
just
for them to talk about this experience and how brave they are to talk about this experience for other families and other parents.
I like being in the Gobi Desert.
To live that grief, but to do it in such a purpose-driven way to help save other children.
Then from
my God, they're so manic, isn't it? It's like from 0 to 20 with them too, isn't it? There's a lot of sort of online harm that can be quite subtle, can't it, before you get to the bad stuff. I'm just saying that. Not that I'm underestimating that, and that needs to be obviously stopped and stopped pronto. But me can't help thinking that probably, that isn't their raison d'etre. Thought. But, yeah. I mean, I know that there's some children's games that actually adults get on and just ruin it for them. I don't know what it's called. Like, is it Minecraft or something? Something like that. And you think, why? Why are you doing that? Can we do something to stop adults getting on kids' games? Now, that would be productive, because kids are increasingly more isolated with one finger to bleed another, and it's nice if adults don't get on and ruin their game. Like adults don't ruin kids' lives at all, because it's kind of a little bit weird. Should we do this? Let's do that. Oh, we're here. Oh, I like this. What? Is she going to show us her porch? I do like a nice porch, darling. We've seen her porch before, haven't we? We all gawped at it. I felt a bit dirty, to be fair, but I couldn't help myself. Do you know what I mean? It's like you just, you can't help it. And then it turns out, after all the build-up, the porch was sort of quite bleak. Anyway, let's go. Hello. Hi. Harry's hi.
Duchess of Sussex, better known as...
Oh my God! Don't stop. It's mine, isn't it?
It was a meeting of an exclusive club.
It's like I'm increasingly a stop already. I've fed up with that. Yeah, it's like I'm increasingly hearing that. Listen up, now listen, I've got you a bit of gossip. Don't say I said. Don't. Listen, don't say I said. And if you do say I've said, don't say it's come from me. But I think what people do when they live in the Echelonians, okay, and I'm not really going to describe who or what might be an Echelonian, but they don't do the big kapow, wow, wow, pizzazz. No, they do slowly, little bit at a time, drippy, that sort of thing. Yeah, and I'm starting to see a little bit of drippy. Do you see drippy? Because I do. I mean, at the end of the day, it's all been done, isn't it? Now they're not even talking about how in love they are anymore, are they? They've stopped that. I don't mean these two do, but the mainstream people. And like your legacy media and the top echelons of social media news reportage, they do. If you go back and listen to this week, it's coming out. Drippy. Don't quote me on it because I haven't actually seen any drips. But it's coming out bit by bit. That's what I'm saying. Obviously, don't quote me because, do you know what I mean?
It's good to meet you.
Oh, it's good to meet me. I love meeting me. I'm meeting me as well. You are meeting me.
Directly or indirectly.
Hello. Oh,
as a result of
I thought they were hugging each other. It was somebody else.
Social media.
I thought, why is he hugging her?
Are trying to give
Hello.
them and parents
Hello.
like them some place to turn for help.
Yes. You could almost say with the Megalite, she wears a uniform, doesn't she? Like I've just said. It's a bit like I always look at Zelensky and think, why in the name of all that's holy, there's a multi, billionaire, millionaire, whatever he's supposed to be, that no one believes or literally cares about, especially not me, because obviously human review at YouTube. Why does he wear a boiler suit? And then it struck me one day, because I'm a bit of a history freak. I think you all know that history freak. Anorak, history freak. And I remembered, do you know who else in history used to, despite his much money and a lineage to the aristocracy, yes, used to always be seen in a boiler suit? Who do you think that was? British person. Probably our greatest Prime Minister, like ever in the history of Prime Ministers. Winston Churchill. Look at it. He always used to be seen in a boiler suit. Yes, during the war, boiler suit. After that, dicky bow tie and the bowler hat and his cigar and all that, yeah? Do you get me, capiche? But he was always in a boiler suit. Do you think that it's catching? Do you think there's something going on? Is it like a sort of, I don't know, like a virus that you get? Like, here I am, I'm in charge of something or other. Because I'm thinking, I've got to do my garden tomorrow. Shall I go and buy myself a boiler suit? Shall I? Because it's going to be a war. And I always lose. To be fair, I always lose. But I'll give it a go. I thrust myself forward. Oh, well, here we go. No more innocence lost. Where? What? Oh, do you mean me? Okay.
It's called the Parents Network.
Yeah. Oh, well, right, I'm going to move over this because I'm not going to exploit people that have been in that situation because I've sort of been there. It turns out that what they're doing here is it's a two thing. It's like a sort of jam. What's it called? A Victoria sponge, where you get sponge jam and then a bit of like caster sugar. What you're being invited to believe is that the people there are actually talking about what they're talking about, these people here. This person here in the beige with a boiler suit on. Yeah. We're given the impression, and I fell for it as well. I fell for it because I'm thick. And I thought, oh my God, that's terrible. Those poor people. That's awful. I obviously, because, do you know what I mean? I totally empathise in my situation. And then it came out afterwards. They'd superimposed the interview. And the two people there were actually, well, they were alluding to other stuff that wasn't actually in line with what these two are up to. Anyway, that's all I'm saying. And obviously, human review at YouTube is still my opinion. And obviously, I'm as thick as mince, and I probably got it wrong. I always get everything wrong. Here comes the sun, do-do-do-do. And I say, here, we needed you round this morning. It's been grey and overcast all day, yeah. Here comes the sun, my fat ass. Right, go on. Come on,
we know
Mrs.
that
Boiler
there's a
Suit
lot
Lady.
of work to be done there, and we're just happy to be able to be
Oh my
part
God,
of.
I'm just so happy
You hope
to do
that
something.
when your children ask for help, someone
Yeah.
is there to give
Right.
it. Not to.
If you know how to help.
Thank you.
At this point, we've got to the stage where almost every parent needs to be a first responder.
Yeah, first responder.
And even the best.
Right, you can stop there because I've just realised that even though this is an interview that's just been uploaded today, it's an old interview that we've all bleeding heard, haven't we? Anyway, let's send it there. Listen, Bazza, get rid of the, I don't know what it is, 6 stone of useless weight you don't need. Come back and do whatever it is you're going to do. Or just, like, don't come back. I don't know. I don't care. Anyway, the Marklet, I think she's styling herself on President Zelensky. She's going for the boiler suit, look. She's going for the boiler suit. Look at me, I'm in control, I'm wearing a boiler suit. And that means that I can run a country, even though a boiler suit is actually tailored for somebody that probably tinkers with a boiler all day. And if anybody should be wearing a boiler suit, it should be the Barry Barrington. It should be, yes, it should be. Here, it's just as well she doesn't go for the what's it called? Gandhi. Do you know Mahatma Gandhi? She'd be walking around in a nappy. She would be walking around in a nappy. And I'll be fair, that's me that does that. And I would actually, I'd do her for copyright or something, because I'd say, listen up, you're just copying me there, love. So anyway, no, please don't do the Mahatma Gandhi. Just stay with the boiler suit, yeah. I think President Zelensky's about her height as well, because he's like quite tiny. Anyway, leaving it there. So everything's good in the world, everybody's happy, everybody's like, I think they've all joined hands and they're skipping round in resplendent spring fields of forthness and fecundness, something or other. So wherever you are in the world, if it's Sunday evening here, so I don't know what it is, where you are. In Australia, is it Monday morning? Is it Saturday night? Geographically, I'm an absolute cretin. So, happy Sunday, happy Monday. Bye-bye now.